Hello and welcome to this little unboxing of sorts. Today I'm unboxing a couple of packages that I got in the mail these last couple of days, and what are in the boxes? Well, it's movies, a lot of movies, mostly horror movies, but also a couple of sci-fi, action and other stuff that I don't remember, if I'm being completely honest. I bought a ton of stuff, and yeah, I just, why did I buy all this stuff? Because I just recently started on my vacation and I wanted some movies to watch. I'm probably not gonna watch all the movies I bought, but I like to have something to choose from. And which box should we start with? The smallest one, definitely the smallest one. This was part of a deal I bought like a long ass fucking time ago. They just arrived now. It was like a 3 for a price deal. They get 3 movies for a price, and I got one of the movies a long time ago. It was Bone Tomahawk, a brilliant western horror movie, really awesome. Cannot recommend it enough, with Kurt Russell. And I ordered also these 2 other movies that just wasn't on stock. They're in stock now, so they shipped them to me now. And what are those movies? Well, let me show you. There we go. We are opening this one up, just tossing the shit on the ground. Still sealed. Alright, did a poor job of that. Hey, yeah. And first off, we had Wormwood, Road of the Dead. Like, I think this is a zombie post-apocalypse movie, low-budget horror thing. I've seen some trailers of it. It looks fucking crazy, and I'm gonna push this little to the side for now. Really excited to watch this. It looks so over the top and weird. And let me just remove the plastic. There we go. So you can have a little bit of a look here on the back. Looks like a crazy ass time. I don't really know what the movie is about. I just know it's crazy. It's a low-budget zombie thing, and I was really excited to get this. I've been meaning to get this for some time, and now I found it like relatively cheap as a part of this deal. And yeah, can't wait to watch this one. The other one I bought was an Arrowhead video, and it is called Blood Tide. I'd actually never heard of this. Again, the only reason why I bought this was because it was an Arrowhead video, or Arrow video, sorry, not Arrowhead. And they're usually more expensive, and it was so cheap as a part of this deal. And Arrow usually have these kind of like weird, crazy movies, and I was kind of intrigued. I saw the trailer, and what's his face? What's his name? Earl. I cannot remember his name. Fucking Darth Vader, James Earl Jones, that it is a part of this, and that also intrigued me quite a lot. Gonna be like a weird horror movie, and yeah, don't know if it's gonna be good, but it's definitely gonna be interesting. And that was the first little box done. I actually think I'm gonna wait with this one for the end, because I think this one has probably the best movies in it. Maybe, we'll see about that. Next one is the big one, a bunch of movies I bought here. This is from a little weird web page that sells all these kind of like cult, weird horror movies. They vary in price, some are expensive, some are cheap. I bought a couple that I wanted, and then they also had like a deal where you get like 5 movies that they choose for a certain price, and it's a surprise. So I don't know what those 5 movies are, but I did buy like a box of movies, a French version of it, where, I mean, all the movies have English voice acting, or voices, so I can still figure out what they're saying, but the covers are being French and the titles are going to be in French, so I'm not sure what all the movies are. They just seemed interesting. So anyways, let's open this up and show you that shit instead of just talking about it. Alright. Toss this paper to the ground, as well as this, and I can see some things that I picked on the top here. There we go, that's not in the way now. Alright, let's start with the one thing that I really wanted, and it is Troll the Complete Collection. You know that scene where the guy's like, they're eating her! And then they're gonna eat me! Oh my god! That's from Trolls 2, like an iconic, so bad it's good movie. And apparently this also includes the first one, which I actually don't know what happens in it. Honestly, sometimes I didn't know there was 2 ones. And I also think this one includes like the documentary that was about Trolls 2, where the film director or something reacts to how the video had, or like the movies has become this part of this cult thing where it's so bad it's good, and that could also be really cool. Anyways, it was honestly relatively cheap too. How much you get for this thing, like it doesn't cost like more than your average Arrow movie re-released or whatever you call it. And the box that I talked about, Websy, where you get like 9 movies, and as you can see, all the titles are in French, so I don't know what all the movies are gonna be called. Let me just see if there are, and everything on the back is in French. So okay, I see some of them still have English titles like Snake, Dune Watch. I looked some of these up when I bought this, and some of them have like pretty decent high rating on IMDb, so it's not like just trash like some of these like horror movie boxes you buy where they're just all trash. Some of these are actually considered to be good. Just wish there was a way for me to see like the original titles of the movies. But yeah, I think 9 movies in total. Weird little box, weird movies. I don't speak French, so I don't know what it says. But it was a deal. And they should all be speaking English so I can follow what's going on, hopefully. Maybe 1 or 2 might be dubbed in French, I hope not. Oops. I'm just gonna wipe that shit up. Brought myself a coaster this time. I don't know what happened there. And I've dropped the box of movies on the floor. Fuck. Luckily they survived. Anyways, let's get to the next one I bought. And it is another little DVD collection. This is like just a box of like some terrible creature feature monster flick. Like super low budget, so bad and awful from what I can see on trailers and other people's opinion of these movies. But it was so cheap that I just had to get this. And sometimes you just want something so bad that it's good. It includes Snow Beast, Monster Wolf and Swamp Shark. I've seen like the trailer for Swamp Shark. It looks fucking horrible. And I can't wait to watch it. Yeah, so this was like weird little collection. Another one I got was a movie that actually had some like mixed opinion. It has super low budget, but some people were kind of like, for what it is, it's fine. And it's called Rise of the Dragon Worm. I don't know how to pronounce that because I'm an idiot. And it's like this weird little horror movie creature feature where it's like a dragon in modern time that like arrives, and it's CG. It's really bad CG, but pretty good considered that this is like a sci-fi movie or made for like the Sci-Fi Channel movie. And yeah, I don't know. I was intrigued by it, and it was also super cheap. Alright, let's take a look at this. My god. These are the 5 movies that, that was a surprise Blu-ray. Let's see if I can, they're taped together. Let me just take this off. Let's see. Mutant, I think I know that one. They all like seem to be German version, which I knew there was a possibility for. Even though like it's a Danish store, a lot of the stock is German because it's just so much cheaper in Germany. And I don't know, Mutant. There are a couple of different movies called Mutant, so I'm not sure which one this is, and it's in German. I think I own this on DVD and have seen it. Nothing like brilliant if I remember right, but hey, it was pretty cheap in this little bundle thing. The other one is called Mission. I should probably start this one called Martial Law 1+2. I see in Martial Law, the title rings a bell, but I'm not completely sure. It was good enough for it to be a sequel, and as you can see, there's also a 3rd one that came with this box. And who is that again? Like, oh, he looks so familiar. Why can't I remember what his name is? Jeff Wincott? Is that his name? I don't know. It seemed like they are dumb action movies in the same league as Lethal Weapon, perhaps. I don't know. It seems to be a lot more about like martial fight, martial art. I don't know. David Carradine, that's his name, right? Yeah, I think. Anyways, I think these are gonna be like terrible but so fun. They are like so bad they're good kind of movies. And what is this one called? Die Schunkewanke Katze. Is this the one that I think it is? Dario Argento. Oh, I think it is. This is the one, if I'm right, and I'm not sure because of the title is in German, this is the one where there's like this cat that is infected by this weird parasite or something, or maybe the cat is the monster, and gets on board this like boat where there are these, I don't know how to explain, young people and some old people, and then the cat's just like a fucking monster that terrorizes that boat. I have seen it, it's kind of fun, and I'm kind of happy to own it, if I'm being completely honest. If this is the one, this might be something else, I am not sure, like with the German title. And the last one is called Hologram Man. Also that rings a bell. I think Red Little Media has talked about this one at some of their best of the worst, and yeah, I cannot. I think, and also I cannot even read what on the back what it's about because it's in German and I have no idea what that that means. So yeah, it's a weird little movie. I think it takes place in the future where like they turn the villain into like a hologram or some shit, if I remember right, and then they can't stop him because he's a hologram. Now I'm gonna be daring. I had another sip of beer, hoping it's not gonna spill everywhere. Nope. Safe. And the last one. This one cost more than the two others combined, if I remember right. These are a little more interesting movies, weird movies that I wanted. I think there are only 6 movies in here, and I'm very excited to watch some of these. Let me just get this up. I cannot. Do I remember all of them? I don't know if I can. But anyways, I'm gonna show you. If I can open this up. I need my knife again. No. And there we go. Where should we start? 6 movies, right? Yes, 6 movies. And we're gonna start here with Frankenhooker. I know this is technically free on what's it called? YouTube. I've seen like a version of free. Someone uploaded to YouTube so you can watch it for free. It's a weird like horror comedy. Probably more in the lane of comedy than horror. But I've been meaning to watch this. I've heard many people talk about it. It sounds like such a weird fucking movie, and yeah, I'm excited for that. And you just see an Asian movie that I bought. I think it's Japanese. Pretty sure it's Japanese. Yeah. Yakuza Law, which I looked up the trailer of this online. I have no. After watching that, I have no idea what it's on, what it's about. But the trailer just showed like all these grotesque ways of like torture and killing and weird shit, and I have no idea what the story is about. But I was like, that seems so fucking weird, and I want to see what that is about. And it's from the 60s, so like for being from the 60s and being as rough and torturous as it is, that seems like so. I guess it's wrong to say ahead of its time, but it seems like uncharacteristic of its time. So, yeah. Another little Japanese movie I bought. I actually bought quite a few Japanese movies. It's the Horus of Malformed Men, which I kind of like that cover. Also an Arrowhead movie. I watched the trailer for this. It seemed to make a little more sense. I think there's an island where it's like all malformed people and disfigured, and then they kidnap women and take them to the island and abuse them. It's kind of, from what I could see on the trailer, it seems to also be like a softcore porn, horror softcore porn. I don't know. It looked so weird. Never heard of it, and seemed like such a blast. So I had to check this out. Like just see if I can from this Arrowhead does this thing where they often have dual covers. So they have their own cover, which is this artwork, and then the original cover. Yeah, definitely giving the softcore porn vibes, if I'm being completely honest. Alright. Seems like, okay, I'm glad they went with this one. This seems a little more classy compared to the other one. I think I bought this for the cover, if I'm being completely honest. Or at least I checked it out because of the cover and the title, because the title is pretty cool as well. Horus of Malformed Men. And yeah, interesting to see this. If this is like in such bad taste, or it's kind of fun, or horrible, and I don't know. I'm excited by this one, and I fear it. Oh, so greatly. I also fear it. And here we have a guilty pleasure movie. I don't know. It's not a guilty pleasure movie. I love this. I'm not ashamed to say this. And it's the Devil's Carnival. And don't be fooled by the DVD case. This is both a Blu-ray and a DVD. And the Devil's Carnival. It's made by what's his face? I don't know if he's the director of this one, but he had something to do with it. He has this weird name. Terrence Sunic. I don't know. He's actually the guy playing the devil in the movie. He was also in the Repo Man, Repo Man, the Genetic Opera, which is not the other one that you're probably thinking of. It was actually released before that one. And it's also a kinda, I wouldn't say horror movie, but it's a musical. Sci-fi musical. This is probably more of a horror musical, if that thing exists. And it does. I have it in my hand here. Super interesting. And Terrence sings. He has like this very deep, very like great voice. Sings bloody brilliant. And yeah, I'm a big musical fan. Unironically, a big musical fan. So musical and horror, two genres I love mixed into this thing. And yeah, it's actually really great. I watched it like years ago when they showed it in TV. And I've been meaning to get this. It's not that well released. I think there's a sequel to this which I have never seen, and getting that on Blu-ray, on physical Blu-ray, is really hard. At least it's not hard, but it's super expensive for like just one movie. So yeah, I have this one now. And the next one is Possum. You've probably seen this cover. You've probably heard people talk about it. I've heard people talk about it. I still don't know what it's about. Seems like such a crazy trip. And yeah, I'm actually super excited. I've seen some clips online. I don't like spiders. And I've seen that thing move around in the trailer with the disgusting head. And this is gonna be interesting. I'm excited to watch this. And yeah, I guess I don't know what to say that. And the last movie of this little movie marathon unboxing is Unibaba. Another old Asian horror movie. Like this was from, when was it from? Probably in the 60s, I guess. 64, yeah. Black and white horror. Like I heard a lot of people talk about this, like one of the scariest movies of the time, and some people even claim it's the scariest movie, one of the scariest movies of all time. And yeah, I'm very curious about this. Cannot really remember what it's about. I think it's about like these two women, like a mother, and I don't know if it's her daughter or her daughter-in-law or something like that. And they are killing or seducing and then killing soldiers. Something happens, a creepy mask arrives, and creepy stuff happens. And I'm really excited for this one. It seems like such a trip. And yeah, that's why I got it. It's a classic that I haven't watched, a Japanese classic. So really super excited for that. And those were all the movies that I bought. I bought them to watch them in vacation. I'm not gonna be able to watch all of them. I'm probably gonna be able to watch like one or twice, or like on average I'm gonna be able to watch like 2 movies a day, if I'm being completely honest. I also want to play video games and clean up the apartment and take a walk. Maybe visit a friend or something. Not gonna go on a crazy binge or anything like that, just chill. And yeah, I'm excited to go into this box because there might even be some movies that I know in this part. Yeah, so I'm sorry I can't talk more about it. On the webpage they had all the titles in English, just cannot remember them if I'm being completely honest. And yeah, I'm an idiot. What can I say? And the others here, I like it. Some of them like the mystery box. I don't know. The martial law movies, I don't know if they're good. The one that I'm most excited for is probably like the cat movie, but I'm a bit bummed out. Where the fuck is the cat movie? That was. But I'm a bit bummed out that it's the German version of these. But oh well, what could I expect? With that price, who knows? Also, I'm just really happy to have this one. I've been meaning to rewatch this and get the Blu-ray version, and yeah, very happy with it. And that was it. That was it for this little unboxing. And if you've been sticking through the bad English, you're a real hero. Thanks for watching and take care.